あ、
Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6.
anyway, let's go.
Fighting ground. Practice. Combo try. Parry. Let's get to it.
Ah, no, no, no. Ah, no, 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 practice. Here comes a new
challenger.
Cam.
Give me that drama. Give me that
Nanda.
grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Who's gonna make a move? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The low is denied. Checks with a projectile. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Get so. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Now big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets a crucial back throw in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. The low kick hits! Ooh, what a smart throw!
No.
Going in? Looking too impressed with this super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2
Let's
brings it
go.
home.
That's the match.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Mike.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Uh-oh. Falls short. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Carries the projectile. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Holds out with the block. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Okay, they trade hits. Have the radar up and running. Down to the wire.
Oh,
Baits
good
out the attack and
player.
gets the punish count.
He-
Hitting that execution with Kagero no Mind. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with KO.
No.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Answers with a rising tackle. Shoots off a fireball up close. Just goes for it at this range. Hits them with the Busta Wolf for some stylish damage. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Fires a power wave. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Raises with power wave. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match tags them and takes the dub.
オッケー、かっこいい。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Drive time. Barely blocks the jumping. Connects with the throw. Hitting that execution with Kagero no Mind. Player 2 sees the overhead coming. Answers with a rising tackle. Their drive gauges are looking bad. They'll burn out, but they may have a plan here. Will this super art do anything? Super art is showing what our PhD and fighters can do for you. They're straight to the corner. This may be bad news.
まただ
Mai's coming in for them. Escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. A lot of pressure building up here. This Surgeon's gonna go for it with the super. I can't believe it. Oh, the
No!
unit.
Fucking that slow motion.
Definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
バックカジュアルマッチ 2C エラー あ あなマイちゃん
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets the knockdown, and now, good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Dashes up. Raises with power wave! Shoots off a fireball up close. Connects with medium kick. Risky up close scrap. A quick breather. Player just goes for it at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner route. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Clutch anti-air. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Oh, they changed sides. What's next? Player 1 all in with a rush. Player 1 can't use driving. There's a burn. Excellent damage on that. Oh, yo, rock super here. But drops them. Ugh, 10 crowns them from above. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Throw heavy out of Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the drive gauge. Raises with power wave. Answers with a rising tackle. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can't take the throw? What's the play here? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. Sticks the jump in. Checks them with a projectile. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. Hits them with a stopping bomb.
This is not a new challenge.
Big damage. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage.
Stay down.
Flawless round. They got him so quick.
So very strong.
Opts to create space to start. Raises with power wave. This is gonna hurt. Jumps in. Breaks it. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Backs them into the anti-air in the clutch. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Super Arc to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This can lead to some big damage. Drops them. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Counter hit.
No.
Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win.
Very strong.
Absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Okay, they trade hits. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Knockdown. Grabs them. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters are charges forward. Looking for a chance. Critical point of the match. Comes to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
You gave me a
Player
real
1
workout
wins
there.
the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice counter. There's a spark rising tackle. Player, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Gets the combo. Medium tip hit. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This can lead to some big damage. Amazing! Oh, putting the cherry on top. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
I missed.
We're going into the
I don't
final
want
round
to use
lineup.
that-
Which fighter
that
has it in them
intro.
to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Throws them. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Raises with power wave. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Knocks them out of the air. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Links it. Player 1 with more fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Player 1 can't let this burns out. Take the enemy shield and get that buff. The attack continues. Flatlines them.
She's good.
Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
I have to practice more.
messed up. Now, find a new rival.
There are many Mai.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Get ready.
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Weighs on the pressure with the projectile. All right. Good parry there, and player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Distracted mind.
Oh,
Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Fires a power wave! This is the range where things get messy. Takes a big gamble.
ね、なんでやねん。
Okay, Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Oh! They can't squander this punishment.
ああ、スイーツマスター。
Player two is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They choose to spend the meter to up. They were right to be on guard there. They trade hit in there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves
I
a
want to
streak.
practice more. So I wanted to play like Street Fighter 2, so I want to make enemies jump and I wanted to... Oh, kawaii. I wanted to attack
This is
down
gonna be a
and
five-star
shuriken.
match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get ready.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Well-timed command throw there. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets right in there. Gets the jump in. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Transverse. The hit throw connects it up with a decisive combo. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Raises with power wave. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player one has the right lead. Can they use it? Big opportunity now in this corner. Transverse. The hit throw
Ooh,
connects.
what?
A quick breather. Gets them with the anti-air. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this
What?
range. Player two can't use any. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This is a turning point. They got to turn it around. Fires a power wave. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire wave. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Just goes for it at this range. Raises with power wave. Going in, goes in with the arabesque. Both fighters are desperate for meter. Looking for this can lead to some big damage. This is a bad situation to be in. Oh, here we go. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Okay, here we go. What a finish!
Okay, I can.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you. Another fight is coming over.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Checks with the projectile. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits with the overhead. Both fighters planning something? Nice lead opens up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. They need to rely on their instincts here. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Charges in with guard knuckle. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. There's a smart rising tackle. Took him to the corner in a flash. What'll happen here? Barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick hit. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Flash number. Looking to impress with this super.
No!
Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Good. Player setting it all on a drive rush. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen?
Okay.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Hits the drive. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Crowns him from above. Jump. Sets up with the jump in. Impact counter.
No.
Oh, that's so sick. Here comes a big combo. Both sides getting ready. Oh, yo, raw super here. All in with a rush. Ooh,
I missed a lot.
still has legs in.
Ah, no, fuck.
It's over. Got ahead for both of our fighters. They put on a real
I
clinic.
can get the win, so I missed a lot, so several times.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run up. Crowns him from above. Jumps. Sandra hits him with a stop and pop. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Tiny side touch there, which will let him go on the attack. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Nice player, he.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nails the crack shoot.
No.
Connects with medium kick. Jumps in. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hits. Big throw.
No.
What'll happen here? Their will to win is really being tested here. Medium kick experiencing burnout. Quick burn on the table. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They're in the corner. The crowd reads the perfect use of the corner is rewarded with the win this round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Who's going to steal this win? Sets up with the jump in. Jumps knocked him out of the air. Scrapping it out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. With super arcing drives and back kisses.
No!
This is a bad situation to be in. This is gonna hurt. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
I can't win, so there are many good players.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Backs them into the corner. What are they thinking here? Back throw for the side switch. Takes a trip. Strings it all together. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases him down. Goes for the jump in. They need to rely on it's a good.
I got
line.
sweet
Use
tea.
the super. Neither kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts for Shadow Rise. Who's going to start things off? Early brushes that off and keeps going. Let the round wave rip. Taking stock. Connects with medium kick. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Yo, put that away. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen? He caught him hard. A jump in? So, what's next? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hits him with a double knee press. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What were they thinking? You messed up. The drive gauge's streak doesn't touch the road. Last round, people.
tough.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Shadow Rise. Who's going to steal this win? That's not gonna hit.
No,
Took him to the
fuck.
corner in a flash. Drive rush to keep it going. All the throw connects. Player 1 can't rushes in. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Blocks the low kick. Looking for a charges forward. Power away. Drop the heel. Sticks out a kick. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the gauge disparity. Wow, reads the counter.
No,
attack.
fuck.
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. I don't know if this is enough to kill.
I'm noob. Open noob.
Word.
They are done.
K.O.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Let's loose the power wave. Fires a power wave. We'll gain control of the match in the early going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Throws them to negate the block. Gets right in there. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ops for Shadow. Devil's reverse. Long low attack hits. Hits with the overhead. Jumps up. Raises with power wave. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Changes things up with an overhead. Both fighters planning something. Big throw. Jumps in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Knockout and KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Still slugging it out here. The throw misses. What's the play here? That was a solid anti-air. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Taking stock. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Opts for the throw to close it.
I didn't do
Player
anything.
2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vibe going on the offensive. Raises with power wave. Dashes up. Big throws. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Bare knuckle. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Oh man, this is a scary range. Looking for a good ROI with that back. This can lead to some big damage. Overhead. A real test. Oh, putting the on top. The big bad here and ready to The next touch may decide this one rushes in. Players were then looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this awesome. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Anyway, I have to practice more. I'll play casual play.
Oh, how sweet! Here comes a new challenger.
Honda.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
What should I do?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Nice counter. Smart play there. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time.
What?
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. This is a real back and forth match scene. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Taking stock. Let's off the projectile to waste time. Skip delivers the pain right to their doorstep. KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2.
飛ばせて落とす。
Immediate jump in. Charges forward. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Knockdown and a trade, but they're not worried. Still slugging it out at this range. Fires a power wave. Oh, burnout triggered. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oh. So I wanted to remind my style, so
Has entered the ring.
飛ばせて落とす。
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets to counter him. Goes for the surprise rush in. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Player 1 creates an hold your breath. It's in there. Neither of them willing to back off here. And that attack ends it.
かっこいい。
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Projectile is going on the offensive. Pokes with a medium kick. Charges forward. Player 2 can build off this lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going in. Dashes forward. Hits them with a stop and pop. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Fires a power wave. Drops them hard. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using cross super hard hit. That was a well-placed projectile. Well, listen, when you're locked in,
What happened on you?
That was a decisive win.
Thank you. Here comes a new challenger.
Jamie.
This isn't about just winning the match.
PRG
Pride and
Cup.
bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Trips them up. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Fires a power wave! Hanging on in there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws him. What's next?
Oh.
Charges forward. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets scooped from down low. So they're going on the offensive. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Medium kick. Nice counter. Quick breather. Charges in with bare knuckle. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Throws them. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Wall reads the counter.
No, chill.
Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round.
Fucking slow.
What a finish!
But I got me.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
How?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Player 2, low heavy for the win.
Yeah,
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Yo, put that away. Knockdown and flatline them. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
I want to practice more. Now I'm in slump. I can't win. Oh, there are many my chant today.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me what you have.
Too sexy.
Round 1. Fight.
What?
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move.
What? Internet position? Papa.
オムグバッドインターネット D。
Yes! Hi, guitar link. Yeah, so do you know today is 2 years anniversary Street Fighter 6, so it's the reason there are many players, I think. And so now it's golden time in Japan, so many people using internet. So not stable. So I checked my internet. It's high speed even now, but unstable now. So today I can't play ranked match because of that. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyway, I enjoyed casual match. I wanted to celebrate Street Fighter 2, no. Street Fighter 6 2 years anniversary.
Lag.
Yes.
You're mine. Oh, how sweet.
Anyway, do you want to play custom room with me? 顔文字、笑顔。I also play Terry.
Oh! Okay.
@ リタリンク2ラム。
Yeah, wait.
First online. Custom room.
Hang on I39. M hopping on the game.
So wait. By the way, I don't know how to invite. Yes.
元気だよ。
元気だ。はい、ゆきはる。
I39. LL do it.
Oh. Is it okay? Now I'm trying to make. Oh. Oh, okay.
Invite has been sent.
Yes. Where is your invite? Where is your
In custom room.
Custom room? Yeah, wait. Custom room. 招待。Invite. Check. Oh, you are master.
S an option down that you can see. Invitation.
Yeah. Anyway, make me training. You are master.
顔文字、笑顔。
And you are from Australia. Nice to meet you. What? And
I got the master rank 3 days ago.
oh,
Nice to meet you, I.
okay. You are my teacher. And also, do you know Japanese Street Fighter 6 player Kinchol? If you don't know, so check Kinchol. He's a very good player. He's a very good Terry player.
I know Ara.
Oh, yes. I like him.
And they've gone for the
I
same
learned
character.
a lot from
Neither side's
him.
gonna wanna lose
Oh,
this one.
yes. I also have to learn from him, but it's very difficult. Sorry, インターネッ
Round 1.
ト。いや、anyway。よろしくお願いします。あ、No!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile.
No, sorry!
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Decides to go in with the target combo. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. An aggressive attack. Checks him with a projectile. They break things off to take a quick breather. Nails the anti-air.
おー、さすが。
Life lead opens up. Fires a power wave. Raises with power wave.
おー。
Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both fighters are weighing their up in there.
Thanks!
Picks up the
That's
first
so.
round.
Sorry,
That'll
my
give them a
internet.
psychological advantage.
グッドジョブ。顔文字、笑顔。
Thanks, bad internet.
Zones with the fire. The next round is beginning. What's gonna hold your breath?
おー、さすがマ
This
ス
is
タ
gonna
ー。
be bad news.
Good player.
Get carried to the corner. Sticks the combo. What'll happen here? Nice parry. The dome. Checks with a medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range.
あー、
Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna knife counter? Let's lose the power wave! Overhead attack! Both fighters have completely exhausted their drive. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't clear the burnout.
あー、
Touch and throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Power wave! This is gonna hurt.
あー、ミスミス。
Here comes a big call. Risky play, but it pays off. Absolutely relentless. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Let's lose the power wave. What's next? Nice. Crowns him from above. Tons of space between the fighters now.
あ
Player 1 is in a very good spot. This is flatline
ー、
zone.
あー、Thanks! You are coaching me.
Comes away with the win.
シーシュ。ナイス。
Thanks!
It's not over yet.
あ、インターネット
Believe
is
it's time for
improved.
that windmill. Medium kick hits. Fires a power wave. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. All right. Still slugging it out here. Combo with the
Oh,
target
it's
combo.
good.
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
あー、
Lead
さ
opens
す
up.
がやな。
All right, what's coming up next?
あ、うまい。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Fires a power wave.
あ
Projectile to try and change the situation.
ー、うまいな。
Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their
あとミ
drive.
ドルキック。
They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Raises with power wave. Gets the knockdown, and now
あ
wrapping it out up. They were right to be on
ー、あ、
the
ミスミスミス。あー、ナイスコンボ。
in a hurry. Life lead is there, but still
Ah.
anyone's game. Perfect tap. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
マインタルソーリー。Anyway, I enjoy.
ザットワズン39。TA コンボ
Right
と。
back into the rematch.
Yes.
Not even close to done yet.
I have to practice combo.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up. And it
What?
wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further.
Nice combo.
Drive gauge is at the limit for both
Nice
fighters.
combo.
Taking stock. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner, brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Alright, what's coming up next? The jumper is denied. Grabs him. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Takes a hit. Ends with a projectile. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. Fires a power wave! Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? That's a counter.
Nice combo.
There's a change of sides. Risky up close scrap still going. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Miss. Nice
Can
combo.
they create an opportunity for there's a
Miss. Fucking my. No.
closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Slams on the back and
miss.
shuts out the counter.
Nice combo. 痛い。great combo.
And it is on. Player 2, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
here we go. There's a juicy rising. Shane's been burn out, but they may have a plan here. What a finish!
I want to do this.
Survive that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. This can lead to some big damage. Raises with power wave. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
No.
Definitely saw that counter.
No, miss. No.
Uses the
Nice
target combo to take a
combo.
chunk of damage off the
Beautiful
opponent.
combo.
Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him.
Oh, nice.
Very solid corner switch. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Who will capitalize on an opening?
No.
In there.
I was
Player 2
sleepy. I was
picks up the first
scared.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. We may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the throw. Fires a power wave! Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Took him to the corner in a flash. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Full SA needed on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space.
Lucky.
Last round, people.
So tough.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Bare knuckle roast. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is gonna hurt. Oh, they changed sides. Power wave. Absolutely relentless. Let's lose the power wave. With super hard to play, it's really anything goes at this point. Turns out. Close range projectile. Looking to follow up.
Nice combo.
Both sides getting ready. Noticeable life. No hesitation.
Nice combo. You are master. I want to be master. Oh. What is this?
We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
トライサムオプチマルコンボ。
Yes!
Long range fireball to break the silence. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Box him with a target combo. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off.
Now miss.
Combo with the target combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. What a finish.
Beautiful.
Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Charges forward. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Changes the pace with an air dare. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown and medium kick hits. Goes for the jump in. Big throw.
No.
Throws him. They're experiencing burnout. Grabs and throws him away.
It's not a beautiful.
What are they gonna? This is gonna hurt. Player 1.
Oh, good! Good! かっこいい! So cool.
Player 2 survived that tense mirror
Yeah,
match.
that is so cool.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
No.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow
good
up.
combo.
Trips him up. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Nice.
What's coming up next? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Right knee was opening up, but that picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
I didn't see
What else can they get away
that
with?
sheet.
Too many wake up
Starting off
DT.
with fireballs right from the get-go. Checks them with the projectile. Raises with power wave. Still very early in the round. Answers with a rising attack. Looking for a chance. Fires a power wave. Shuts that down with a parry. Jumps in. Uses the
Beautiful
target
combo.
as a filler. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Goes with a safe start with that target combo. A quick breather. Experiencing burnout. Fights out of the corner. Back to the center of the stage. Player 1 opts for the critical guard.
Okay.
KO. Nice move. Closes it out.
Yeah.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not thinking this is gonna hurt. Jumps. Anti-air in the butt. Target combo into. Player 2 has the super. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Huge chance after that wall smash. What's next? Slams on the break.
No.
Just out the counter. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Noticeable turns out.
No.
Here. They gotta do something.
Beautiful combo.
Player 2 is in a very good spot. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Are you kidding me?
Thanks, lucky.
Player 1 comes away with the win.
ナイ
I
ス
was
ワン。
almost dead. Thanks.
I drop the combo.
There's
Yeah, yeah, that's so. Your combo is very beautiful.
This is gonna hurt. Going on the offensive? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
No,
The
I
damage
need
is really
combo.
piling up now.
Oh,
You can
good
see
combo.
how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 chases them down.
Miss.
KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
そうだ。
おーナイスジャンプイン。
Yeah, thanks.
No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked.
Ah, good combo.
That combo did decent damage. They were right to be
No,
on target.
miss.
Goes with the safe stuff.
I missed that roll.
Yo, put that away. With breather. Their timing was on point there.
Nice.
That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. At least
Oh,
one of them
great.
is having a good time in that corner. Light lead is
しまった
gets the counter hit and the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Adds a bit of OD spiceful. Raises with power weight. Breaks the block, connects with the throw. This can lead to some big damage. Scrapping it out up close. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Overhead attack. What now? Player 1 is in a very good spot. Drops the heel. Uses their drive gauge. Low heavy, but no go. Let's lose the power weight. Time to spin the fighters down. What are they cooking up? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Power weight. What perfect time.
Oh, what? What?
Real test of nerve.
Oh, lucky.
Good parry.
Good.
Scuffle.
Oh, no.
Rotation.
No.
Hits them with the 10X.
Difficult.
Damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
You are strong.
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
I have to practice
It's
more.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Keeps them out. Nails the crack scoop. Pokes with a medium kick. Fires a power wave. Okay, they trade hits. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
Lucky.
In a dire
Oh.
situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Beautiful.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
I also have to so that standard kick.
Bare knuckle.
トライノットウェイクアップ DT ザットマッチ。
Okay, okay.
Long low attack hits. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Fires a power wave. Player 1 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Still slugging it out at this range. Goes with the safe stuff with that target con. Goes for the jump in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Drive parry.
Ah, miss.
Light lead is there, but still anyone's game. Flatlines up.
Nice.
Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Very
How is
so
this
good.
rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Fires a power wave. Coming through. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
Oh,
Okay,
internet.
we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the fireball. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge
Oh,
runs out.
good.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets the jump
Ah,
in.
miss.
Strings it all together. At this range, many attacks can connect if you
What?
stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Oh,
Player 2 is maintaining. Oh, burnout! Raises with power wave. KO.
nice.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A parry? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Dashes forward. Throws to the overdrive. The jump in is denied. Fires a power wave. They break things off to take a quick breather. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Going in. Raises with power wave. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nails the goes with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in.
Oh,
8 meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. That's a big gap. Who charges forward? They're going for the super art.
no!
Opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. What now? Let's lose the power wave. Adds a bit of OD spice. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Power wave. Will they gamble something here on a
Thanks. That is not
The
beautiful.
real fight starts now. Opens with a fireball. Absolutely relentless. Fires a power wave. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. And lose the power wave. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Both sides getting ready. They're in lane. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? They've got about half life left. Power wave! Rushes in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is gonna hurt. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold. Perfection. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage.
I was careless. That was so bad.
Player 2 survived
But
that
I wanted to
mirror
do
match.
that.
What? Another rematch? Aren't your eyes getting tired?
I can 39 T ランドザドリームコンボディ
Oh, really?
Raises with power wave. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
Oh,
What's the
I
play?
also slow.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Shoots off a fireball up close. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball.
Oh,
Strings it all together. Heading into the end game
No.
now. It's getting tense. Yo, put that away. Knockout and... Who will capitalize on an opening first? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Connect with medium kick. Perfect parry.
no.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Bare knuckle. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction.
Looks like a shake hand.
Raises with power wave. They exchange slow, rushes that off and keeps going.
Oh, you are master.
Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Quick breather, tags them and takes
Oh,
the jump.
beautiful.
Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
No garage for me to
Projectile
Japul
try and change the
XD
situation.
Oh,
Parries the projectile. Both fighters have
yeah,
plenty
you
of
can
power.
use.
Where's this match gonna go? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the
Oh,
edge?
good.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Hold your breath.
Oh, yeah. I should not use it.
Strings it all together. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Burnout!
Expect the tempo of the match.
Oh!
Knockdown and player 2 has
miss,
defeated
miss,
their
miss.
rival, but they are still within range to win this round. Each hit is so important here. They were not able to take off. Player 1 picks up the
It's
first round.
not a
That'll
beautiful
give them a
way.
psychological advantage.
OH の
Round 2. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Raises with power win. Checks with a medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 needs to got him up against the wall and the stun is there.
Miss! Fuck.
Shows the medium kick. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump, charges forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Impact squashed. Are we gonna? They can't score
Whoa.
this punish counter check. The next touch may decide which one
Nice
to burn out, but they need to
response.
plan here.
痛い Oh, beautiful finish!
No doubt about it. That was the highest five ever.
Difficult.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. There's a reads the jumping perfectly. Medium kick into. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Oh, what?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, good.
It's the drive. What now? Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. The low block. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh,
Missed!
no.
No!
Let's lose the power weight.
Looks like Jojo's...
OH シュー
sorry.
ト
Sorry.
怖いインターネット D
Yes. So now Japan is golden time. Okay.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Time for a beatdown. Fight. Round. Fight.
Final round. How's it gonna end? Starts off zoning with fireballs. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Charges forward. Great job in this. The low block wrecks them. Knock them out of the air. They can't make any mistakes here if they want any chance of winning. They were waiting for it. Our way. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
ナイスワン Feel free to leave anytime
Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages. Oh!
Oh, you are
Pretty much
master!
unscathed. Okay, takes them
Nice.
all the way to the corner. Corner kick means they can now go on the offensive. Trips him up.
No!
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their KO.
Oh.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Fires a power wave. Medium kick hit. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
No!
Still scrapping for control of the space. Big throws.
No.
Throws them. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2, you gotta do better than that. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
But I
That'll
almost
be the
died.
plan here. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2, they're going for the super art.
痛い
Connects with the
あ、オッケ
throw. Who's gonna close it out? This is the
バッ
final
ドタイミン
round.
グ。
Expect to see some
ーいや
back at the start. They're not taking any overhead. Slams on the break.
No.
Shuts out the counter. Player
Nice.
2 uses their drive gauge. Drops the heel. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both are ready to pull
Oh.
the trigger on their super art. Let's lose the power wave. Rushes in. Power wave. Shakes things up with a fireball. Backs off. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space.
It's not a beautiful.
And this drive brings him back. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighters play out of their goddamn mind there.
It's not a beautiful.
ナイスワン。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Left crowns them from above. This could lead to some big damage. Player 1 has the life advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big counter.
Good combo.
Fires off in overdrive. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player
Ah,
2 is maintaining the corner position for KO.
Oh, beautiful.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Solid blocking. Parries the projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still very early in the round. Charges forward. What'll happen here? Power wave.
I missed that combo drop.
Parry.
Oh, nice, nice.
Dashes up. Grabs and throws him away. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown and fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player experiencing pain.
Ow!
Looking to
Oh,
impress.
it hurt.
Super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. The life lead is there, but still anyone's game. What's next? Dangerous range here.
Ah,
Slams on the brake. It out.
I was
Player
sleepy.
2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires a power wave. Checks him with a projectile. We're still in the early going. And it's
nice
really
combo.
anyone's fight. Throws him down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low doesn't connect. All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Knockdown.
Nice combo.
Bops him with a target. Knockdown and
Yeah, sleepy.
stops the attack by using a drive kick.
違う。
KO.
違う。No.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This fight is just underway. Going on the offensive? Utilize the parry here to try and establish the pace.
Ah.
The up-close scrap's still going. What'll happen here? Medium kick. Not much life difference. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Oh! I couldn't do anything!
Hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
I was
Let's see what these
cooking.
fighters have up their sleeves out of
Yes! I'm good, so I'm Wagyu.
That was a solid anti-air.
I'm Kobe beef.
Start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the surprise rush in. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Shoots off a fireball up close. Burnout is
違う。
raises with power wave.
Oh!
Alright, what's coming up next? Connects with medium kick. Breaks the block with a throw. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Brushes that off and keeps going. Are we going to see
No!
projectile to try and change the situation? Fires a power wave. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Raises with power wave. Going in. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent to make some escape. Both fighters planning something. Player 1 will look to apply pressure.
Oh, no, miss.
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Risky up
No.
trap still going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Hits the drive, closes it out. Player 1 survives
Just
that
lucky.
mirror match.
ナイスプレッシャー。
Going to play out. Are we gonna witness a blow here?
I39 M not good in defense.
Yeah, but totally you are good defense and good combo.
Pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive damage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Burns the drive gauge. There's a spark rising.
Nice.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They trade hits. Goes for the jump in. Answers with a rising KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.
Nice rush.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
I have to
We're still in
rush.
the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Takes the chance to hurt him. Combo with the target combo.
Nice combo.
Taking stock. Nice solid counter. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to... Going on the offensive? Each hit...
No, I couldn't do this wrong.
Burnout activated.
Oh, beautiful.
Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pokes with a medium kick. Goes to the overdrive. Bops him with a target combo.
Yeah, I was jealous.
Away. Big opportunity coming. Scrapping it out up close. Fires a power wave. Denies the low heavy. Parries the projectile. The overhead's good. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocks the impact. Their spacing is so on point. Who's gonna blink first? They exchange blows.
Good. Good.
Activates. Connect with medium kick. Going in. Kites out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player 2, can't you draw super hard explosive?
かっこいい。So
Player
true.
2, show them truly the best of the best.
I lost that, so that is so cool. I'm okay.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 has the life lead. What are they thinking here? Just down to the wire.
Oh, you
The
are
move works, and they
good.
get nailed with the punish counter. Knocked down.
Nah.
Player 2 chases them down. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Overhead. Takes a trip. Ends with a protection. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fire.
Ah.
Doesn't miss a beat. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters planning something? Burnout! Before the match to change. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Fires a power wave. In with the
違う。
Player 2 needs
Ah,
to
no!
use it
I missed the combo.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Just go for it at this range.
What? Oh,
Didn't
that's
hesitate going for the kill with that super.
I thought I
That
missed.
chance and takes the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
あ、sorry. Internet.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Faces with power wave. The match just
Oh, okay,
started.
okay.
It's
Internet.
anyone's game. Fires a power wave. Player 2 is working with a better cage. What can they do with it? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Somehow manages to bury the counter we wanted. Player 1 is barely burns out. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Overhead. Absolutely relentless. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. Especially with the super. No hesitation.
Oh, beautiful.
Hits him with the head and the dummy. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage is done.
No.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
Ah.
Pushing it down to the wire.
ヒット
It's not over
39
yet.
S
Best
おかい
believe it's time for that rundown. Power wave. Manages to block the jumpman attack. Medium kick hits. Shoots off a fireball up close. Denies the attack and uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 has the life lead. Below is denied. Down to the wire.
うまい Good!
Picture perfect punish counter. Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Oh, lucky.
Throws
Oh,
them
no,
to
no, no.
negate the block.
Oh, fuck internet.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Sorry, my
Player 1
internet.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice.
This
Oh,
round is
improved.
so important. You can feel the intensity in the air.
I think you need to get used to drive rush.
Alright, what's coming
Ah,
up next?
yes.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 rushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super.
No, no!
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Fires a power wave! Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Up close scrap still going. Raises with power wave! Blocks it. Going on the offensive? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. They gotta dig down deep.
No. Oh, good! Oh.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Let's lose the power wave. Who's going to steal this win? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Ooh, what a smart blow. Crowns them from above. Taking chunks out of each other here. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Nice, so good.
This could really hurt. Power wave. Shakes things up with a fireball. Anti-air in the
What?
butt. Both sides getting ready. They gotta go. Rushes in. Player 2 can't use any. Player 2 comes away with the win.
I have to practice dry brush combo.
アンラッキー。顔文字、下ネックだ。
Believe it's time for that ruten. Crowns him from above. Raises with power wave. Medium kick hit. Fires a power wave.
No.
Checks with a projectile. No good up high. What is he thinking here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Trips him up. Neither of them willing to back off here.
No, no.
Pressuring the situation with the charger. Throws them to negate the
Oh,
block.
lucky.
Takes a trip. There's a smart rising tackle. Shoots off a fireball up close. Sneaks in.
Oh, 今の that's
Player
good, I
one
think.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs and throws them away. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The fighters continue to check each other in the early
No.
rounds. Player 2
Good.
will look to apply pressure here. That combo did decent damage. Drafting it out up close.
Good.
Raises with power wave. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Good combo.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Fires a power wave. Sneaks in above. This is a bad situation to be in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Power wave. Player 1 can build off this lead. Overhead. What are they gonna do?
Well,
Somehow manages to block the jump in. Okay, here we go. Both fighters are down to half life. What's next? Uses their drive gauge. Scrambling
What?
here to avoid that corner.
no.
Plenty of help. Slams on the brake.
Ah.
What a finish.
Difficult.
Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. There's a spark rising.
Good.
They exchange blows. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Box him with a target combo. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Gets it. Player 2 takes
I
a
must
round
not
like a
use
thief in
it.
the night. What else can they get away with? Fires a power wave. Shoots off a fireball up close. Raises with power wave. The low heavy block. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Connects with medium kick. Jumps. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Like looking too.
I
What's next? Smart play to stop the opponent. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down deep here.
I don't know. I don't know what should I do.
Comes away with the win. It's not over yet.
ルーモアスロワラ
Time for that run back.
1個39 SOPPAI
Checks him with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 with the life lead. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes the chance to hurt him.
It's not beautiful.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
That
pressure
was
on.
a good one.
That's not beautiful.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to
Beautiful.
use it? They exchange blows. Shows the medium kick. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 has a slight life lead
No,
that
no,
they
no,
may sit
no,
on.
no, no.
So, what's
Internet.
next? The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
What?
Goes for the jump in.
Slow combo.
Very slick with the combo. Fires a power wave. They're laying into each other. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Okay.
Both fighters planning something? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire. Rushes in. This is a critical moment. Oh, burnout. Do they mean to do the KO?
Oh, good.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Uses the target combo as a
Oh,
block.
good.
Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Taking shots out of each other here. Oh, combo! Let's go! Gets the
Good
corner
combo.
switch. It might be some time for payback. Let's lose the power wave!
What?
Flatline.
That was my bad knuckle
Player
butt.
2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Fires a power wave. Charges forward. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases him down.
Oh, nice.
Burnout is triggered.
Oh,
Well aware of the lights and
Teddy.
meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still slugging it out at this range. Raises with power wave. Player 2 has the
Oh, good
Can
combo.
they use it? Jump. Going in. Fires a power wave. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. What'll happen here?
Good counter.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this rank. This can lead to some big damage.
Oh.
Player 2
Dialect with Rogan
gains a
san
hard-fought
Japanese.
victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Taking stock. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Alright, what's coming up next? Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
No.
And now, they hit each other.
What?
Raises with power wave. Gets the jump in. Stops the attack by using a drunk KO.
Not the beautiful.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Beats it up with a combo into super. Parries the attack. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 has the meter lead. Nails the crack shoot. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. They are really going at each other this time. Going in.
What?
Experiencing burnout. There's a burnout. Oh, what a smart throw.
I need the combo.
This is gonna hurt. Flatline.
Good combo.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Bare knuckle roast. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Raises with power, hits the drive. Both fighters are raring to go. Crowns them from above. That combo did decent damage. Player 2, anti-air in the clutch. Here comes a big combo. Scuffle. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. Raises with power wave. Neither of them willing to back off here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Good parry here to try and make something happen. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Miss.
Player 1 creates a good, perfect parry.
Good counter.
One hit closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Very slick with the combo. Nice counter. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Going in? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Raises with power wave. That combo did decent damage. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Oh, burnout triggered. Finishes with the throw.
I didn't do. Rising tackle.
Drop the combo.
Yes.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in.
Nice combo.
Uses the target combo
Nice
to take
combo.
a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Handily escapes the throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 can't let their drive gaze run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. From up above.
What?
Throws in
Oh!
bends the lead, hoping for a good return.
I'm thinking just that.
Now triggered. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Fires a power KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Going on the offensive. Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next? Player 1 has a slight life lead. Raises with power wave. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
No.
They are really going at each other this round.
Good.
Now will be key. Yo, put that away. What next? Get it solid anti-air. Let's loose a power wave.
That's a bit long range.
Power wave. Nice fireball. Fires a power wave. Absolutely relentless. Low heavy, but no good. Player pounded it. Flatline.
No.
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
You are strong.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Raises with power wave. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The low heavy hits. Parries to cancel the fire. What's the play here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Player 1 has the life lead. Parries the projectile. Blocks the low heavy. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Miss.
Player 1
Lucky.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Oh wow, look at the damage. They were right to be on the outside. Jumps in. Grabs and throws them away. Super clutch corners. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand of that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Fires a pop, uses their drive game. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Sees the overhead coming.
What? No. No, internet. Sorry.
シュート。アゲイン。
Yeah, yes. Oh, no. Miss.
I thought I39 M in Taiwan not Australia XD.
Oh, really? Taiwan server? What?
Oops.
What?
Custom room.
Yep. it's so bad.
しまった。
しまった。
I did on 39. T prepare.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match.
Hey.
Who will come out on top? Checks with the projectile. Starts with a jump in. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Raises with tower wave. Both fighters planning something? Connect with medium kick. Fires a power wave. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refresh. Hit them with a stop and bomb. Time to reassess the situation? This could lead to some big damage. Avoid getting stuck in the corner somehow. Power wave! The jump-in is denied. Drive impact misses. Kotsugeki Tsuno aim. Critical art is on deck. Both were they looking to
Okay.
fireball. Player
so
1
tough.
comes away with the win. It's not over yet.
I 39. MA 台湾セット。
Raises with power wave. Player 2 chases him down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Gets a chance with that jump. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Sticks the jump in.
No.
There's a corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 2 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
So there are very good Taiwanese
See what the opponent
player.
wants first.
That's do you know
Denies the
Pro
low
Live Lover?
Checks him with the projectile. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Taking stock. Carries to cancel the fireball. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 has the life lead. Can
good,
they
good.
use it? Dashes. Fires a power wave. Both fighters planning something? Not much life. KO.
Oh, lucky.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which
So
fighter has
recently-
it in them to grind out the win?
Taiwan pineapple. It's very popular in
To
Japan.
start. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Took the low. Is going on the offensive? Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point.
Nice combo.
Did they mean to do that? Crowns him from above. Dash! What are they gonna do? A jump?
What?
Player 2 can't use any drive. No hesitation.
Even though you are found out the part, I couldn't do anything.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Crunch time with quick burn. Zones with the fireball. Fires a power wave. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 has the life advantage. Good parry here to try and make something happen. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Throws them to negate the block. Shoots off a fireball up close.
That was terrible
Where's the
mistake.
opening? Taking stock. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The dome. shows the medium. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fires a power wave!
Oh!
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're trading attacks.
No!
Raises with power wave! Brushes that off and keeps going.
No!
Gets the combo.
No!
Burnout activates. Are we gonna see a
I was
comeback?
jealous.
Oh, flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits the drive. The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Ooh, he crowns them from above.
That was not good.
Dangerous range here. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 1 can't use rock solid anti-air. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Connects with the throw. Nothing stops this train.
No!
Both sides, all the throw connects. That's a bit of OG spot.
Ah!
Player 1 can't use any rescue. They're game
No!
hard.
I didn't do anything!
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
ラッキーディスラウンド。
Not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Power wave. Medium kick. Fires a power wave. Was looking for that jump attack. Starts off zoning with fireballs. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. They're not gonna allow any jump in.
Nice.
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Burnout is triggered. Combo with the target.
Oh!
Player 1 has completed their drive game, but they are still with Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Raises with
Yeah, nice combo!
They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 has the life advantage. Fires a power wave! Saw that coming. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 2 holding on to that corner.
Oh, you are good!
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. The low! Ooh, what a smart Freak willing to risk it for the overdrive. In there!
Oh no!
Player 2 is the
That's
last one
really good. Today's best!
ラッキー
Today's
です。
best!
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good anti-air. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing
Nice
back.
combo!
Checks them with a projectile. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Grab taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip.
I missed that combo!
Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 chases him down. Knockdown. KO!
Lucky!
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Blocks the low, brushes that off and keeps going. That combo did decent damage. Cracks the dome. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They're going for the super art. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. From upstairs.
No!
Fires a power wave.
Nice combo!
Knockout and overhead. Are we gonna see it burn out? But they may have a plan here. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Both sides. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of oh, snap! Player 2 can't use this and close it. This is the final round.
I
Expect to see
moved.
some fireworks. Decides not to rush in without a protect up with the jump in. Jumps, low heavy. Uses their drive gauge. Dashes forward. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 is barely hanging on. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Yeah!
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout.
Nice combo.
Getting ready.
Nice combo.
Totsugeki to the face. That hits the drive. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Ooh, crushes the shins. The next touch may decide this round.
Okay.
What now? Low heavy with
That's not a beautiful.
Been watching replays for this one for a while. They really
That
took it down
was
to the
good.
wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, away! Uses their drive game. Going on the offensive.
No.
Shuts that down with a parry. Had the radar up and running. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Low kicks are no-go. Somehow pushes back all the
good
way to
combo.
center stage. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Checks him with the projectile. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Burnout is triggered. Back throw for the side switch. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
Not a beauty.
Throw ends the round.
Ah!
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Snares it. Don't put that away. Fires a power wave. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2
Good combo.
can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in this corner. Drive gauge gap here. With brief, smart play to stop the opponent. Raises without blocks the low kick. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. They're low on both life and drive gauge.
Ah, you are calm.
They gotta dig down deep here. Let's lose the power weight. Quick medium poke. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Overhead. What now? And whip. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with the fireball. Who's going to steal this win? Nails it. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh, here we go. This is gonna hurt. All the throw connects. Can they try to make something happen with an overdrive arc? What are they gonna do? Absolutely relentless. Totsugeki to the face. Ugh, take a seat.
Nice.
Jamma. Player 2 survived that 10th
God.
mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
After that target combo. You can do DP. In corner.
Early round decisions are so
Yeah,
important.
but so
Things are slow
it's
going right now.
difficult. I have to
We may see
practice
someone
corner
speed things
fight.
up soon. Deal some damage with that quick combo. All right. Jump in finds the mark. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player going on the offensive. Fires up. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace.
I didn't so.
Takes the chance to hurt him. Scrapping it out up close. Experiencing burnout.
No.
Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
30
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low is denied. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Had the radar up and running. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
I missed the
Try
combo.
and change the pace. Nails the crack shoot. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They need to rely on their instincts here. Connect KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires a power wave. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Dashes forward. The dome. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in.
No.
Not much life difference. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Crowns him from above. Nails the crack shoot. Overhead attack. Going in. Player 1 boom, overhead. A real what? Perfect timing. Wow, throws him. Breaks the block with the front. Uses their drive gauge.
Oh, you are perfect.
Player that combo finishes it. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best.
Okay, one more. Next
They're
last
still
match.
hungry. Both sides
よ
stepping
ろ
up
し
for
くお
the
願いします
rematch. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fires a power wave. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Oh, nice.
Still slugging it out here. Jump in, finds the mark. Sticks the combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Solid combo.
Oh, nice.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything
Nice
that's
combo.
happened up until now? Risky up close scrap still going. Raises with power wave. Smart play with the throw. Fires a power wave. The impact doesn't do anything.
Oh, what?
Good heads up play going for that combo. Do enough damage to finish the round.
Yeah,
Player
thanks.
2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Thanks. 谢谢你。Thanks. I have to practice more. So maybe I'll trip to Taiwan not Australia. And so I have not been to Australia, but I have been to New Zealand. Yeah, next country. Yeah, anyway, thanks. I'll learn more. Anyway,
You are
Thank you for
doing
coming,
very
Christian.
good. Just need to use more GA.
coach on drive. Yes, drive rush. I have to practice drive rush combo. And so I
And
often
nice power wave and burn knuckle mix up.
but so I often miss it.
If you do have to.
Yeah, practice more. Anyway, I'll that combo training. Yeah, anyway, thanks. See you again. See you next. And so thank you for coming to this channel. 谢谢你。Have a nice day. またね。
See you next time, love.
Yeah. See you next.
またね。
またね。ありがとう。Have a nice day. Have a nice dream. Good night.